Hi everyone, welcome to Making It Real. Today on the show we have my good friend Darius Bashar. Darius, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
And the reason that we're doing this in a video format is actually because I'm going to be talking to Dashar, and he's going to be at Darius, and he's going to be sharing some tips on how to feel more comfortable on camera. And he's really the perfect person to talk about this because Darius is a celebrated photographer who is based in Toronto, and he works with international celebrities, authors, politicians, and thought leaders. And he has a signature photography experience called HEARTshots. And really, he uses photography as a channel for inner exploration and self-love and self-expression. So clearly, you know how to get your clients feeling comfortable in front of the camera. So for those that are watching that want to create video content or even photography content, I'd love to hear, your inside take on how to even start that process of feeling comfortable.
Awesome. Thank you for having me. Thank you for that intro. Thank you for creating a new name.
Right? I was like, it would be rude not to. You know what I mean? Let's combine them both.
My life there already, and we're like a minute in. So yes, today I want to talk to you and your community, specifically about 6 ways to be more comfortable in front of on video. And I'm a professional photographer. I've taken 400,000 plus photos, and it's this age-old question of how come when people are just standing here and we're talking, they're so comfortable, and then like I move my camera one foot and they completely change, right? So my heart shot process has helped me dive into that when it comes to photos and helping people show up as their real, charming, loving, powerful, beautiful, fierce, all sorts of different things. Their real selves. And a lot of that stuff also translates for video. Mm-hmm. And before we jump into kind of the specific tips, I know there's probably people out there thinking like, why would I care about video? And the truth is, you don't need to care about video. There's lots of people out there and lots of occupations out there and lots of service providers out there that video doesn't make sense for them. There are some people, a lot of people, that it makes absolute sense for. And the trend I've discovered is people that believe in connection, that their business will grow when they feel more connected and their clients feel more connected to them. Those people, video is a game changer. People who feel like they're sort of like the best kept secret in their industry, and they're like, man, in real life, I'm just like, I feel my power, I feel my magic. And then there's something about this digital version of me that's not translating, and people just aren't getting what I bring to the table. Those people, video is huge. And so if you find yourself in that group of people, also people whose clients are on social media, there's some industries that's not true. I have a feeling most of your community that is true for. So if you find yourself in that category of people, there's a lot here in these 6 very simple but easy to execute tips.
Amazing.
So, ready?
I'm so ready. Oh my God. I'm so excited.
Tip number 1, energy intros. How many times have you seen videos like this? And I get it, because I've been there myself, where it's like, okay, gotta get the lighting right. Okay, perfect. Gotta get my composition right. My hair's looking fine. Okay, good. And then you get really stiff, and then you go, like, hi, I'm Darius. I'm gonna change your life. Right?
Oh my God, totally. Because you've like already placed yourself, right? And so you're like, okay, this is the spot.
Yeah, this is the spot. I'm good. I'm like, this is gonna be great. Like, okay, here we go. I've got so much content for you. And so if you actually catch me before I do most of my videos, this is what it looks like. I've got a trampoline. I'll just do this. I'll be like, build some energy, build some energy.
Get that circulation going. Love it.
Get some energy, get loose, right? First do your like perfect composition thing, the light's good here, right? And then go move some energy, make some noise, get bigger, take up space, and then show up. And you don't need to get the perfect start ready because most people miss the first few seconds of whatever you're gonna say, like the first 2 seconds. So it's okay if you hit play and you were middle of talking. Way better to do that than hit play, wait 2 seconds, make sure it's running, and then go, hi, I'm Darius. Right? Let them catch you in the middle of a sentence and let them connect with you with energy as the first connection point.
Love that.
Tip number 2, I've seen this one take many a magical human down. You don't want to be on video. You don't want to make the video. You don't want to script it out. You don't want to share your light until you have the script just perfect, right? It's got to be right. And then if you got the script perfect, you've written it down perfect, you got to execute it perfectly, right? You got to be like, every word's got to land. It's got to be perfect because you just they got to know me. Nobody cares. Nobody cares if you are perfect. Nobody wants you to be perfect. Have you ever hung out with someone who's pretending to be perfect?
They're the worst.
Worst! I don't believe them. What's happening, right? They want you to be real. So it's okay to start a video and make a mistake. It's okay. I make up words all the time in my videos, and you'll catch me be like, is that a word? Did I use that properly?
Do you ever combine people's first and last name just ad hoc?
I'm going to, because that was wow.
And I literally thought, I was like, should we start this again? I was like, no, we're gonna roll with it.
No, absolutely not. That's great. It creates realism, right? Because you weren't perfect, and I'm like, she's real, I'm real. Let's do this, right? And so nobody wants you to be perfect. People want you to be real. When you make a mistake, it's okay. Laugh about it. Keep going. And you'll finish the video and you'll put the video out and you'll grow and you'll meet people much faster than if you wait for that perfect video. Number 2, embrace mistakes. Número 3. This comes courtesy of my lovely lady who I know you are a fan of too.
Oh, the best.
A while back, she looked at my videos and she'd be like, good. But you know, I wish you just took a breath.
If you guys knew her, you'd know why she'd say that.
Breathwork facilitator, like, is this magical creature, and she's like, take a breath there. And I still struggle with this one because I just want to like give you all the information and just let you have it. And it's like from the recipient's point of view, that's like, oh my God, take a breath. You know, just like slow down, find a moment to pause, which is scary for some people because it's like if you pause, then your thoughts will catch up with you, right? Just take a breath and let some of your words sink in. So it's not just a consistent like boom, 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 boom. It's like boom, 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 boom. You know, it's like it's a good song. If you just have bass, it's too much. You need the lack of bass to make the bass come back with emphasis. Number 3. Take a breath. You don't have to make it so pronounced, but in the middle, just remember to like, I can breathe.
Absolutely. I can so resonate with that as well because I just get super excited that I want to share everything. And I also want to share my excitement of the speaker. So it's just like, oh my God, like God forbid I should stop talking.
And like everything in life, it's balance. There are people that take too many breaths and there's like, I'm going to talk. Like this, you know? And so
and
like,
some people can pull it off to a degree. Yeah.
If it's all like they just took a hit of heroin, it's probably not going to work, right? So you want to balance, right? Balance it. Number 4 is find your Italian hands. Walk with your Italian hands. Don't be afraid to be big. Take up some space, right? I tell people, the people tell me, yo, D, what do I do with my hands? And they make them like this, like dumbbells, right? And then your shoulders, you see my shoulders change, and it's like, okay, so like I am a healthcare practitioner. I am a guru of medicine, and it's like, where is the rest of you? Bring this dynamic energy in, right? Don't be afraid to talk with your hands. It moves energy. It also just visually, like, okay, maybe this is too much. Don't be doing kung fu, right? But yo, I heard a stat the other day that I think like 70% of people watch videos without audio. So your video without your words would just be like, you know, like get it a little more dynamic, and they might hit listen. Also a good case to transcribe your videos, because people are reading videos more than they're listening.
Totally. And I think I heard the other day that if you use your hands more, that actually sends a signal that you're more trustworthy. And people automatically like think that you're telling the truth, versus if you had more stiffer hands and they're lower, it's sort of that alerts us to be cautious of what they're saying.
You're guarded, right? Like you're just like, okay, I'm here, I'm just not gonna move. But when you're like, you're in your energy's moving, and it's charming. It's like, it's contagious.
Totally.
Oh, number 4, Italian hands. I don't know why Italians got that label.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, number 5. More is not better. I still struggle with this one. I know you know what I'm talking about. You've seen a video that's like 25 minutes long, and you're like, just tell me the thing I want to know. I don't need to know 10 minutes of backstory. Start me in the you know, like in the exciting parts. So if you're going to make a longer video, my suggestion to you is break it into chapters. For example, 6 tips to being more comfortable on video, so people can digest tip 1, oh, tip 2, and then they're constantly evaluating, did tip 1 give me enough to move me to tip 2? Right? If it's just one, like, I don't care what your favorite food is, if it's steak or if it's kale, if I give you like a bowl this big of it, you'd be sick of it. So break it up, make it diverse, right? And just reduce as much as you can, so that your actual message lands. Last but not least, people hate this one. It's okay. It's okay to hate this one. Practice, but not on video. What am I talking about? If you're passionate about something, and you might have been already practicing this, right? Talk to people about it. Share your passion. Tell your family, tell your friends, tell your barber, tell your bikini waxer. Is that a thing?
That's unfortunately very much a thing.
Yeah. Is that the technical name for it, a bikini waxer?
Yeah, I don't know, actually. I never call mine that.
Okay, we just offended a whole group of people, but you know what was tip number 2? Embrace mistakes. Practice, and remember that there's a good chance you've already been practicing for years. So you don't need to be someone you are not. It's already in you. So when you remove the blocks and you play and you have fun and you just let that thing inside of you come out, it's beautiful. You know, if you speak from your heart, honestly, the world will listen.
Love it.
So, 6 tips for you. There's obviously an infinite more amounts of tips, but I thought those 6 would be a great starting point.
Amazing. That was so actionable and implementable. So I love that. I thought when you were about to say on one of your, I think it was your 4th tip around the hands, I thought you were going to say, and I thought you were going to say something quite vague, like find your voice or something like that. But I was so happy that you were like, find your hands. Like we now have really easy ways. And I love videos. Sometimes I get nervous before them, like right now. But I think if you can kind of fall back on some of the things that you shared, that it'll just make it so much so much easier, and now I'm excited to make more. So thank you. Do you want to just share your socials and maybe how people can get in touch with you for those that are interested?
Yeah. Now I got to change my socials to Darius. What'd you call it?
I don't know. It came to me like
On
a flash of light, and now it's gone.
but my current socials are just everywhere online. You can find me at just my first name, my last name. So Darius, Darius, Bashar, B as in boy, Ashar. Instagram, web, Facebook, wherever. I'm there.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much again. Until next time.
I'm gonna trampoline out.